And I have to remember that I don't have all my other... I have all my mods. Okay, permadeath is turned off, right? For science, okay. We keep everything, we're in God mode, we're exploring this map and how things. I'm really checking out how the AI work, and I'm actually using it in conjunction with group life, so as we can see right
Все
now,
чисто.
we got 2 squads spawned in. I feel like this will make it a little more, this could actually balance out the AI, because without it, it was like there was just AI everywhere. You know, I need a flashlight, and we're gonna get night vision. There is the night vision. That's right here.
Сейчас бы домой.
Flashlight. Turn on the night vision. Turn on the flashlight. Okay, now we can see what we're doing. Oh wait, he said he made it brighter, so I should probably try it without him. So it definitely is
На сектор
brighter.
внимание.
This is better. It's not completely pitch black. I don't know what's going on in here. Is the door... Yeah, okay, the door's closed. Looks like he moved the door, maybe, because it was, like, right here. So if we open this... Okay, it's still pitch fucking black in there, so you
Да,
can't
надо
really
было в
see.
воздушные силы идти.
But this is where the guards... They're shooting me through the wall, so that's not good. I'm going to turn this down because it's going to be really annoying when I'm in God mode. So they're literally shooting me through the wall. So I feel like that's what happened last night. I got killed down here. And I'm pretty sure the guy just shot me through the wall, because I could see his flashlight. I could see everything. I was waiting for him. And then he just opened fire on me. And like, I'm in God mode, so I'm not taking damage, but you can tell I'm taking damage because of the way my player's reacting. So that guy's hitting me even though he's on the other side of the wall. That guy's not even... Where the fuck is that guy even? Where is this dude? Is this another door? That guy's in the wall. Yeah, he's in the wall. He's spawned in the wall. Okay, so we're gonna just keep moving on. That's to be expected, honestly. And I don't know if it's... Is this a door? I can't tell if it doesn't... It's not opening. It looks like a room that he's in, but he's just trapped in there. Here's the... Is this a... No, they're not doors. He's not opening it, so I'm assuming it's not a door. Alright, so first issue. That's fine, though. To be expected. I'll take these boots real quick. Not that it matters. Still got to be a loot goblin, even though I'm cheating. Okay, so we're gonna run down here. You come down here. This is where I got killed last time because there was a guy walking around. I'm gonna close this door just so. And the door also is like. It's like not. It's there, but it's not there. Okay, so. And there's a door over here. But last night, I came in here. We're going to see what it looks like without. It's still really, really dark, but that's the vibe. I like this better. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm just totally blind. This looks good. And I realize that the you you know, it's not all going to be like that. It would be nice if this kind of looked the same. Just this area right here looked the same as looking down here. I'm not sure what the difference is, but I mean, there's lights, but they're not. It doesn't seem to be. They must not be as bright. Which it wouldn't be an issue as long as the guys don't. The dudes don't shoot you through the wall, because I feel like that's what happened last night. I could see the guy walking around. I could see his flashlight. I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to open the door. And I went over here. I finally got tired of waiting, and I went over here to loot these bodies. And like next thing I know, I was dead. So I couldn't decide if he just kicked the door, if he like flipped the door open and then got me, or if he was shooting me through the wall. Now, let's see if these guys, I want to see if these guys will continue to shoot me through the wall. So they aggro pretty easily with gunfire with group life. If this keeps happening, okay, so they're not picking up, okay. They're still looking for me, but if they keep shooting me through the wall, I'm just going to go back to, I'm going to play it without group life and see what happens. So, all right, so is he, okay, so he's right there, so that makes sense. All right, so he's good. This guy took off way back here somewhere. Okay, he's back here, that's cool. And then we'll see, let's see how they spawn back in. So I got a 3-man squad down there. I got a 2-man squad over here. What? Dude, I can't keep the door open. You're gonna have to chill, all right? I don't want to like find any loot or anything to really spoil anything if anyone's really. There's keys you can find in here to unlock safes and stuff and a key to the armory. I don't know where they are. I don't want to find them. I don't want to ruin it for. I can no clip into that room and see what's in there. I've already done it and I'm not going to do it again right now. So, okay, where are these guys? And I don't. Okay, so they're in a part of the map that I guess maybe I haven't gotten to yet, or I can't get to, so I'm not sure. I'm just gonna no clip through the wall here and see where they're at. Okay, so this is another. Okay, so there's that. There's the rock. I just no clipped through the rock just for science. So there's a door here. I don't know the layout to the map, so I don't really know how. Okay, these guys seem to be fine. They're not inside walls or anything. I just don't know how you get to this area from the other area. I'm gonna turn up my movement speed, so speed things up. Okay, so this must be the end of it. So this takes you back to the village. So is that when you complete the map? Okay, so let's just backtrack. So there's the end. Okay, let's see where I'm stuck. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can find my way back, because I don't know if yeah, like where am I even going? How do you even get here? Did I come into a part of the map I'm not supposed to be in? Because there doesn't seem to be any way out of here or into here. These aren't doors that you can open. They get stuck right there for a second too. Okay, I can't open that. Turn the night vision on too. Okay, so here's the door. Okay, so keep backtracking. No, this is the same. Okay, so that, like, this is just like it feels like a complete dead end. So I'm just, for testing, I'm gonna see if this, okay, so just for clarity, okay, there's a rock here. I no-clipped through this to get on the other side of it, but once I'm on the other side of it, there's no way to get, unless these are locked doors. I don't think that's how it works. They're not keyed doors. But how do you get to this area from the rest of the map to even teleport back to the village? Like, am I completely missing something? Is this where the water comes in? That, like, are you supposed to swim here? I mean, I don't see it anyway, so. And I can literally just no-clip back through here and we'll be on the other side of the rock again. So my point is that how do I get to that area? I should be able to backtrack from that area back to here or back to the beginning of the map or anywhere. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. So we're on the other side of the rock again. Okay, so this room didn't seem to go anywhere. This opens, this is another room. It's a little sticky. Oh, here's a tunnel, but what? Okay, so can you drop? Okay, so you can probably drop down into here. Okay, that makes sense. All right, okay, that makes sense. So if that's, okay. And then okay, that was it. Okay, so that's the, okay, so let's just go back. Okay, that's cool. So let's see if we can find our way through here. So this part takes you to a dead end. That's cool. I honestly think there could be more. I'll say it when I get there. Oh, this is the part. I would like, when I was coming down through here, I kind of expected it to like right here. I feel like it would be cool if like I couldn't go past this point and I had to come through here, go over to the other side, come over here, and then you have to, and then go, and then come back through another section to get over to the other side. So it's a little more of a maze. So for some reason you could like maybe say the car's off the rails or something and it's blocked right here or something, so you have to like jump through these gaps. It's sticky. There are definitely spots where I don't know why, I don't know what I'm getting stuck on, but let me just make sure I'm not like in the floor or something. The cat's driving me crazy, so okay, so that, yeah, see, we're still getting kind of stuck right here. It might just be that flooring right there. Okay, so let's go back. So the other thing is if you did this, I would space these out because they're really close, these little office things. So like basically I come down here, I kind of expected to like have to cut through here because this would be blocked off. So maybe like a couple cars are tipped over or something off the rails for whatever reason. And then you got to cut over and then come down and then you got to cut back through. Right here, man, if I'm going to send this to this guy, so whether or not he watches it, but this is like right here is where you're getting stuck. Seem to be fine that way. Yeah, see it. It's something with that. It's this spot right here. I can't even get back through the other way. Okay, so Now we're backtracking. Oh no, I'm still going. We're still going. I'm gonna see if I can find my way through the map. So, and I feel like yeah, you should just force people to like have to like make it a little more of a maze. I don't know what it's like after this, but I didn't expect to just be able to walk right down the side of the train cars without having to like try to find my way through a little bit and then come down here, and then you know you could cut back through, but even still down here you could make, you know, I think you get the point anyway. My cat's being extremely annoying because he wants my attention. Okay, so this is a dead end. Oh, this is where I came from. We're backtracking. I should just go back to the beginning of the map, or I'll go back to the... I want to see where these guys are too, because are they by the vault door? And also, since I'm gonna send this to the author, if you're watching this, I'm using a mod called Vostok Group Life that puts squads into the game. So it kind of leveled out the AI that was in here. I don't have it set very high. It's only set to, because of performance, it's set to start with 3, so at least 3 AI, and then 3 squads of 2. So right here we're seeing it could be a squad of anywhere from 1 to 2. So that guy could be his own squad. They could be split up. But we got at least 2 squads over here walking around. It's either a 1-man squad or a 2-man squad. I felt like inside of here, a 2-man squad would make sense. You can go up to 3-man squads. This is going to be a long video, so I'm streaming, and it's going to be my VOD. So okay, so here's the vault, or this is the armory. Keep calling it the vault. Okay, so where are these guys? Are they just back? There's a little... It is a cafeteria, right? Yeah. Cafeteria kitchen thing. The map is like, I mean, I totally props to like, it's super cool, man. Like, it's really cool. I like all the little rooms with, I love this room. I'm not going to go in here because there's spoilery stuff in here, but this is a really cool room. It has like, it's like a barracks kind of thing, but then it has this huge generator, and like, there's some stuff down there. So these guys, okay, so they're here. They just spawned in at the beginning of the map, basically. He is still, yeah, they're shooting me through the rocks. So that it could just be this area because they were shooting me through the wall. This guy's still stuck in the wall. He's trapped in that little room, and now these guys are trapped behind the rock. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna restart it without group life and see how the AI, the AI are with just the map, with the way he set up the AI and how they spawn in and everything. I do have to keep the cheat menu turned on, and I am going to use road to wall hack because I have to use road to wall hack to see the enemies, because I won't be using group life. So we're gonna run collapse tunnels first. Another thing I wish mod authors would do, if like, name this the same thing. Like, this doesn't, like, it's called Metro, or, you know, Metro Map or whatever. When I come in here, I expect to see Metro Map. I don't expect it to be called Collapsed Tunnels. I think it's something in the scripting that MCM just uses whatever wording is in the text and it's not necessarily what the author called the mod, and like it's just there's tons of examples. There's tons and tons of examples. Like Oldman's immersive overhaul is another one. When you come in here, it just says immersive XP. It doesn't say like, it's just, it just makes things confusing. So like if there is any way that like all of that can like retain the same name and labeling, like it would make a whole lot more sense. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in, and I just have Metro map, JCM cheat menu, and road to wall hack running, so we can look around and see what's going on. I'm gonna just try to find my way through the map again, and then just watch what the AI are doing and how they spawn and how they react, because last night when I went in here, there was just like an insane amount of AI. Like it like this is a permadeath map. Like it would not be a good time at all. Like I feel like it has to be possible. You're going in there. I mean, there's tons of supplies in there. But still, when you're just totally overrun by AI, I'm starting a new game too, so there's not any, I'm not going to load an old file that has, or try to load an old save. But there's just so many AI on the map that like it just didn't even feel possible to even complete it, you know. And then I'm just gonna no clip over to the starting point, and you can see this is just the default AI spawning in. And then I can fly over here, and then the entry point to the metro map is right at the end of the train tracks. It's really easy to get to. This is another thing, is that like if people have this mod and they accidentally wander in here from village, you know, you usually don't have anything, or you have very little, and then you walk into this death trap basically. It's not going to be fun either. So this is an amazing map. Like people like, this is like, I mean, as far as I know, it's like the first real like there's the Swift Island map, but like this is like, there's just a whole lot more going on. Okay, I gotta get night vision and flashlight again. And then once again, we can see he brightened up this area and probably other areas, but one thing would be cool maybe is to put, which isn't out of the realm of reality, is that like some doors have lights or something over them or around them, so you know that a door is there. So now I don't have AI here, so they're not shooting me through the wall, so at least not yet. So these are just still these starter rooms you can come into. With the other mod, they were getting trapped in the wall and shooting through the wall and everything. So, and like you can already see, like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 AI on this map so far. Now you can come down here. I'm just going to turn it off so we can see. So there was a guy last night. I wonder if he might have had a flashlight because of the other mod I was running. Because they probably don't have flashlights now, so that's kind of interesting. Still getting stuck on, I got stuck on something. Okay, so here's a guy. There's how many in here? 4 of them. This guy right here, like this, like, come on, I mean, really? This is your first. This is the first. This is the first thing you run into when you walk into this map. You're gonna run into 4 guys, and you don't even have a chance because if I didn't have a flashlight, they're all right here, just sitting in that room, waiting for you. So like, even I mean, there was no way in hell, even if I came up here, that I'm gonna take out 4 Russians before they kill me. There's no chance in hell. I mean, I could probably gear up with all the gear in the world on this and try it, but my main thing is that last night I'm gonna kill these guys because they're being annoying. But this guy, where is he? This dude right here. So last night I came in here and like, so after I died to the other guy that I think shot me through the wall, the door here too needs to be fixed. You can like, it like goes into the wall. But this guy, like, I mean, it's cool that there's like some dude waiting there to ambush you, but like, you can't, like, you know, plus it's, what the hell is he doing right now? You know, like, is he just guarding this stuff? I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to look at that. Like, he's cool. Okay, now he woke up. Okay. So anyways, my point was that there was a dude right here last night, and he smoked me because, you know, I just had no, like, no idea he was even there, which is fine, but it's up to you, I guess, how difficult you really want to make it. You know, I think it's crazy to even make a permadeath map, personally, because it has to be balanced and it has to be fun, you know? So, like, you already got people complaining about losing their saves and everything, and, like, these guys are shooting me through the wall, you know? So this is your AI, and they're shooting me through the wall, so boom, save lost. Save lost because they're shooting me through the wall. So, and once again, you got 4 AI, and I got 3 AI in 1 room. Okay, this guy's coming from the other direction, so that's cool. Need to turn on infinite ammo. Is it gonna let me read? Now I can't fire. Did I break it? I probably broke it because I turned on infinite ammo really fast. Okay, so he went back and took cover. This guy, I'll just wait. We'll see if, okay, so this dude's just, so now what is he doing though, you know? This is what I witnessed last night, as you can see it already. What are these guys doing? All of a sudden, they're like all just sitting here looking the same direction. And what's going on? Even these guys. So now we have a whole, like, what, 5 more AI have spawned in back at the beginning of the map. So for performance sake, for one thing, what is the point of having AI spawn back in over here? Because once they cleared this, the whole point is to make it out, right? So like, are are they even going to come back this way? Is there even a way to get out if I go back to the entrance? I don't even know if I can get back to the village if I go back to the entrance. So like, no need to have, like, one is fine, you know, if one is fine, sure. If you just want to put one back here, if people come back, but like there are 5 of them down there. So like that, like, I'm surprised I'm not lagging because there's so many AI right now. There's what, 4 or 5 over here, 3 or 4, like 2 or 3 more right here, 4 or 5 over there, 3, like, I mean, there's like literally like 30 AI on the map right now. And I don't have it. This is all I don't have anything affecting spawns or spawn timers or anything right now. So that guy just, you know, he just sat there and didn't do anything. So we got the other guy. He's fine. He came around the corner. He's pushing. That's cool, you know. We got another one. We got these guys over here. So if I come around here and I can go that way or this way. So this is the other extreme. This is like a death trap. You know, like, look at all these AI. And they're all just they're just all lined up waiting for you. Like, right? So even if I kill this guy's still here. Kill this guy, they're just... There's no way you're gonna survive this. There's no way. There's no way. You got a guy hiding, waiting for you in here. It's just too much. There's way too much. It's just way too much. So that's not my point. I kind of knew that was going to happen. I really just want to make sure that they're not all spawning into walls and everything, and that it makes sense that you can get through the map. And like, we already figured out that like you can get stuck right here. So that you can fix that. You know, the AI, this is just insane. Like, there's no... Like, I'm gonna try it, actually, after I know how to get through the map. Look at all these guys. And the spawn timer is like, I don't even know like how long it takes for them to come back, but it doesn't take long. Because look at all of them. So, which is fine. It's just, I think it just needs to be dialed down a little bit. But I can go in here and I mean, I could even go, I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not even going to say it. I could go into the armory and gear up to the teeth and come out here and try to fight these guys. But what I'll do is I'll just spawn in like armor and like stuff like that and see if I can actually survive. Okay, so this is where I got lost last time because apparently I didn't take the right door. So somewhere you can come, and where is it? Do we got to backtrack this way? Okay, it's probably right here. Okay, so he did make it. I was saying it needs to be more of a maze. I mean, it is. It's just, where did I come out of? Right here. I think. The doors will get you. Okay, so here's the armory. This is where we came in. So you have options. You can go this way or that way. There's all these little compartments in here you can insert, you can insert. So I guess the point is that this is just a whole little area you can come into. You'll hit the dead end. I probably shouldn't talk too much about it, but and then this is the exit point. So we're gonna come through this way. See if I can find my way through the map. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so these are these tunnel. There's like a tunnel system. Okay, so this is going to go into the water. I don't know if I can make it so I don't drown. Oh, let me see. I can't go into the... I can't tab. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to try to make it. I gotta run to the restroom real fast first. This is interesting. This is probably just because you're in the water. I can't tab, I can't open up the inventory, which I need to get to certain settings. So I'll be right back.
Опять этот дозор. Сектор нет движения.
I'll open the door for you, okay? I'll open the door for you. Will you leave me alone? Come here. Look. I don't know what else you want. You know, it's a typical cat. Anyway,
Да пиздец, я не хочу.
you already got food. You got everything else. I don't know what else you want. Go back outside. Okay. Go mow the lawn for me. If it would just stop raining, man. I need to go out and do things. It's just been raining for days.
Устал я от караула.
Okay, so we're in the water. We fell through this hole. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, here it goes. I'm gonna try to do this without drowning. Actually, I'm in God mode, so I guess I probably won't drown, but you got two different ways to swim through here. This totally coincides with, okay, so you're blocked by some bars, so that's not good. Or I mean, not, yeah, so I drowned. It's interesting that I can drown in God mode. Anyways, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to ruin it. So, all right. So I still have everything because of my mods, but so I just went the wrong way, and that's what happens, right? I had the idea to make a. After swimming one day, I had the idea to make a underwater area. Or like even maybe if you could, you know, if you could swim into this thing. Maybe you can swim into this thing. That would be crazy. Yeah, it doesn't go. Yeah. Anyways, my idea was to have an entrance you had to swim to. And this mod has exactly that. You know, you're swimming and you're swimming in tunnels, and that's exactly how I envisioned it. So, and then it leads to a shelter or another map. Okay, so we're back in. No, I gotta make it back. Okay, there's the armory. I kind of went fast enough that I beat the AI that are spawning in.
Пристрелю нахуй, сдался!
They can hear me, even though they're over there. He can hear me. So there might be something there to be addressed.
Территория.
I mean, I'm on the other side of, like, I'm in a tunnel, and they're on, you know, the other side of rock and concrete and stuff, so they probably shouldn't be able to hear me. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna try this again. Don't go right. Wait, never mind. I'm gonna end up drowning again because I'm gonna get lost down here again. Yeah, this is, I forgot to try to see if I could turn it off. Your oxygen does not last at all. Like, once they put scuba diving in the game, this could be really cool. You could make it even, you know, even longer of a swim. Okay, let me see if, I don't know if anything in here is gonna keep me from drowning. Like, God mode isn't even stopping me from drowning. So this might, I guess it's just going to be a, a skill issue thing until I've managed to figure it out. We're just going to fly back over here. I'm assuming I can't just teleport because, yeah, if it's not a vanilla map, you usually can't teleport to it or things like that. Not yet, anyways. Okay, so let's get back over here. It's kind of interesting that you can almost outrun the spawns. The spawns don't seem to be as bad right now, starting out, but maybe it's just a time limit thing that if you sit here long enough, eventually you're gonna have. See, this seems a little better. Yeah, but they're just popping in by the second, so that could probably be dialed down a little bit.
Нахуй пошел, тебе здесь не
You
место!
can hear me through the wall again. An idea, I guess, for the it doesn't make sense really, but so my what I was gonna say was that maybe you could have lights in the tunnel for some reason, but like it doesn't really make sense, but like maybe it could, I don't know. There's just dropped flashlights in there or something that like will they just stay on indefinitely and whatever, just so you can find your way. Okay, so I'm in. There was like there's 3 different ways to go. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, so I'm not, okay, I figured it out. So I'm not losing oxygen now. Okay, so this should be fine. So this one, we're swimming, we're swimming, we're swimming. This is a long swim. I don't know if this is supposed to be possible. There's another way to go right here, right there. There's some bars. So does this even go anywhere? Because you would be long dead by now.
Так, звони в пункт управления.
There ain't no way in hell anyone's gonna make it through here. Unless I'm missing something. Can you actually do it like this? Am I missing like little air pockets? So we're literally underneath the other guys. So there was a place to come up right there, but that's a long swim. It's not letting me. Okay, here's another one. I'm above water, I'm above water, I'm above water. Okay, didn't realize I didn't have. Okay, so you can. Okay, so you can. Okay. Okay, so you can swim above the water. To a point. Because once I go that other direction, it turns my stuff off when I go underwater. That's what happened. Once I go that other direction, it forces me underwater. So this is a nice design choice. You just have to realize I just clipped through the pipe there. And then this is going to force me underwater. Yeah, the flashlight and the night vision don't work underwater, so that... Okay, so this is a dead end. Wait, no, I didn't say that. You don't know that. Okay, so we're going back this way. That little thing pushed me underwater again. Just so many AI. Like, look at, in the time that, like, you may not come back in there now because you're in the tunnel, but, or catacombs or whatever people are calling it, but, like, it's, if you don't need all those AI on the map, don't put them on the map, because the game just can't, it like, usually tanks performance for people, but... I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm still getting 118 frames, so... So I came to another T. Is this where I came in? It looks like it, because that's where you drop in at. So I'm forced underwater. And then this was, okay, yep, that's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Okay, now we're back. Yeah, this is, from a gaming perspective, this is a horrible experience, right? Because you're pushed underwater, it's dark, you can't see anything, you're gonna drown, like, it's not gonna be a good time. So we come to another split. This will be sick once there's scuba diving in the game, like, oh, that'll just take it to a whole nother level. So we're down here, we're into another... So I don't know if I'm getting lost now, or how many different ways are there to drop in here? I feel like I'm going in circles. These entrances don't look like... These don't... Okay, let's try to remember what this looks like. It's got a wooden ceiling. This is the original place I came in at, I think. It looks like it. but I'm not sure actually. It had this thing on there on the side, and then you drop down, and then you had 3 different ways to go. To try to get the lack of orientation is like my night vision must have broke because I can't use it anymore. Flashlight looks like it's dying too. Okay, so if you're facing that thing, there's an entrance there. Okay. So back to the wall. Underneath that rusty thing. So you got 1, 2, 3. Now, I know what's down there. I'm pretty sure I already went down there and came back. And that was where I found, so this was the other T, and I think that led nowhere. Now this is cool, but it's already getting extremely tedious to try to find my way out of here. So from a design standpoint, great concept. It's just not really fun, you know, and this is the other confusing thing. So this is another way you can drop in here, I'm guessing, that I haven't seen yet. You know, now I don't know what direction I was coming from. There's another, and then this just branches off even more. The one thing I wish I could do is, I can't, if I no clip, I can't see. Oh, maybe we can see it. Okay, okay, we can see it. Can I get into my thing here? Okay, so the flashlight's dying, and so is the... Alright, let's do it this way. Don't watch this if you don't want to know things, because this is going to totally ruin everything. So I can see... Okay, this is what I wanted to see. Okay. So there's the room I came into. You dropped in. You can go there, 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 there. It goes that way. And then this, can I follow this? I'll just do it this way. I'll just no clip through it since it's probably better to swim, but I'm stuck in the world, I think. This will drop me back in. Okay, I'm in the water. I got 3 tunnels. Where is it? There's that thing, back to the wall. We got 1, 2, 3 entrances. So this one, I'm pretty sure, I remember, goes... Yeah. This goes to that. I'm trying not to ruin it, but... Or ruin where the dead ends are and everything. So then, let's go left. Water turns off the flashlight and night vision. So this is the one I went down a while ago, and I didn't realize you can swim above the water, so... Okay, so now we're at another junction. We're gonna keep going this way. I like how it's a different color. You can tell that it... Okay, it's gonna push me underwater. And then we'll see where... This is the part that I'm assuming you're going to be forced to swim underwater until you find another place to find air. Which this could be... there's no way. I would have drowned already. It's right here. Maybe. Okay, it's right. Okay, so we're back to the surface. But there's no way. You can't tell me that anybody would survive that swim. We're back above the water. And then now am I walking now? I think I'm walking now. Or we're just... It says we're still swimming, but we're in a tunnel. We're in the tunnel now. We're about to exit. Okay, so where is this going to take me? This takes you right. This takes you back to this room. Or not back to this room, but it's taking me to this room. Oh shit! I didn't want to fall down in there. Okay, so what happens if you go down in here? So there's a door. Just crates to loot, and then we're back. And then is this where I was trying to get to before? Can you loot this thing? So now we're in a different part of the map, I think. A different part of the metro. Maybe these are the AI that I was seeing before that, like... The AI can take a lot of damage. If you don't get headshots, they take a lot of damage. Okay, so we're back here. I keep saying back here. We're here. And then okay, so it took me right back to where you... Okay. If I'm not wrong, but it appears that it took me right back into where I dropped into the water to begin with, and I went left. And that looped all the way around until it dropped me back into the metro, and then I came back to this point. We went left. But there's no way you can tell me that anybody's gonna survive that swim. Because your air, your oxygen just does not last. And only to be sent back to where you came in. Like if I was gonna try to survive a swim like that, I expect it to go somewhere good, or like to another area or something. Because otherwise, like, what's the point? Because right here, it's gonna force me, and I'm just gonna no clip because we're just gonna see. I should be able to see the tunnel itself. Okay, so yeah, I drop in, you go left, you come this way. This is where it forces you under. So all of this is underwater. So maybe there... Is this an air pocket that I missed? Because that didn't seem too far. I'm stuck in the world.
Устал я от караула, короче.
That didn't seem that far. I can just... It's right here. So you go... But it didn't feel like that when I was in it. So we're back in. Let me get to the beginning. The beginning of the... If I can. Where is it? Did I go the wrong way? No. Why am I not finding air? Let's start over. Let's start over. Back in the room. Turn off no clip. It's just going to drop me into the water. Back to the wall of the rusty thing. It looks like it's like the... I think it's the lid. It's like... It looks like the lid. Or what would be the lid. That's my orientation point. So from there, back to the wall. You can go right, straight, left. Right now we're talking about the left side that goes... I wish I could swim faster. So it didn't seem like... When you look at it from outside the tunnel, it doesn't look that far. But when I was trying to swim through it, I don't know what was going on. I couldn't find air again. So that was my fault. I just went underwater for a second. People are going to have to learn that too, probably, that going underwater will turn off the flashlights and the night vision, so you just got to keep turning it back on. That was me again. Okay, so right here it's going to push me underwater. So at this point, the tunnel is fully submerged. And then, not far, it should pop back up again. Yeah, see, it's not... I don't feel like it's doing it. I'm just gonna no clip out real fast. Push me under. This is not the same tunnel. It's this one. Oh, it's really... Okay, so it did... So this is where you're coming back up. But did I just not go far enough? I'm in the wrong part. Let me get back in the tunnel. Let me see. So right here, we should hit air. Somewhere. When you look at it from the outside, it starts going. Okay. Okay, so that's where it starts. It comes out, and then this is... So this right here is even though you can see it, it's still underwater. I don't technically get air until I hit this right here. You should probably start getting air right here, but still, that's... You gotta swim from there. You gotta swim through all this. There's a little thing right there. swim through all this right here until you reach this point. But even right here,
Опять этот дозор.
I can't breathe right here. No clip. Yeah, so like, I feel like right here I should be hitting air. But it takes until right here, which is where that it takes an extreme, you know, it goes up right there. But all this right here is above water, so like why can't I get oxygen? Especially right here. So am I just missing this? Will it let me? Yeah, see. Okay, it let me come to the surface. But for some reason when I'm swimming, see, it's working now. For some reason I couldn't get back to the surface of the water. Because I'm like swimming against the roof of the pipe trying to find air. So right here it looks like I'm gonna find something, maybe. Okay.
На сектор внимание.
This is where it pushed me under.
Капитан есть?
I need to see if I can find that. Where is that
Капитана кто-нибудь слышал?
that T-junction that... So,
Да пиздец, я не хочу.
considering this isn't like a stone cave, because that's kind of what I was thinking it was gonna be. I mean, you're not gonna have lights. I don't know. You know, my idea was that you just have a light on the wall inside these somewhere, or like say it's like a string of lights that, like, you know, the maintenance guys have, that like if they're gonna go in here and work on something, there's just lights strung up down there, and like, you know, you can make them flash, you can make them whatever. Okay, so I found air again, but I don't feel like it's... Is it the same spot? I'm gonna no clip out. So I didn't even make it to that point. So I did, okay. It still seems far.
Сектор под прицелом.
Let me see if I can... Actually, we're gonna do it backwards. We'll just do it the normal way. I'm gonna go in right here. Wait, I gotta turn off. I can't do this in the water, so I gotta turn it off. Okay, so this will drown me now if I don't make it. I'll probably kill myself first anyways, because now I'm not even in the tunnel, so... Okay, let me figure out where the hell I'm at now first. Okay, so we're going this way, this way, this way, this way. Should be able to go in here. Okay, no. Turn off no clip. Gotta find the sweet spot so I'm not stuck in the pipe. Why can't I seem to find air? Is it just me? No clipping? Let me start from the beginning. Let's start from the room again. Back to the wall. We're going left. So it forces me under, swim for a little while, and then I should be able to come back up. I just don't think there's any way you'll survive that swim. I don't know if there's any way to change that in the game. Okay, so right here it's going to force me under, and then I got to try to make it to that other point without drowning. So here we go. I'm just tracing the top of the pipe, trying to find air again. It goes down again, so you're diving again. And I'm not going to make it. There's no way. I'm out of stam because you're in the water. It's probably right here, but I barely would have made it. So that's really close. That's cool. I'm just gonna stop. I want to go the other direction. Apparently auto mod isn't working. So let me ban my bots real fast. Okay, we're gonna go back. I'm not gonna waste a ton of time on this because I want to go back in with group life and play with the AI some more instead of And so the other thing with that tunnel, so like if you go left, it just takes you back to that room, right? It just takes you in a circle. So you got to try to survive that swim and then just to end up right back where you are. So not a bad idea. I would probably shorten that swim. Unless there's something that I don't know about in the game that is going to increase my oxygen or my swim time or something that it's going to allow you to get through there, because the faster you swim, that was interesting. The faster you swim, the more stam you use. So it like I missed the door. So you know, you can only, I feel like I'm getting stuck on the dead bodies. So many AI, it's impressive. It's crazy at the same time. Okay, so we're back in the water. I didn't make it, so, well, I can just no clip out. Turn off my oxygen. I'm gonna get a new flashlight and night vision because the other ones are dying. I'm just gonna drop that stuff in the water and turn off no clip. We're in the water. To the surface, turn on my flashlight, get oriented back to the wall of the rusty thing, and then we're gonna go this way now. We're going straight now. So this is, I'm not, if you're watching this, you already know, but this should, I'm not even gonna say it. Okay, so it's not even true because you still got 2 ways to go here. So one of these ways is gonna be a trap, right? So this one's pushing me underwater again, and yeah, so big spoilers in the thing. So if you don't want to know what's happening, don't watch this. So we're back. I think I just went the other direction and skip. I think I just went right through the junction. So we're going left now from, I went straight and then left from where we came in out of the room. So this is still good. You're swimming. We came to another junction. And then this is that other room I found when I was no clipping, but I don't know how you really end up there. So now you can go left or just keep going straight. So if we keep going straight, it's going to push me under again. So once again, the tunnel is totally submerged and it doesn't, yeah, I'm not gonna say it. You can't, anyway. So this is where it pushed me under. We go back to the junction and we go this way instead. It's gonna push me, nope. We got another junction, another fork in the road, so one is gonna be good, one is probably gonna be bad, so where is this one gonna take me? It's pushing me back underwater. And tracing the roof of the tunnel, trying to find air. I can't drown, so looks like it's right here. We're back to the surface, so whether or not you can actually survive that swim is what I'm not sure about. So we resurfaced, so you're back, you got oxygen again. This is not something I am going to try to do because I guarantee you're not going to make it through there swimming. Besides the fact that it's dark and you're getting lost and you're trying to get in, like, so, and back to the permadeath scenario, that is a recipe for disaster. Okay, so now we went through, it's bringing me back out, and I'm pretty sure this is just looping me back around to that room again. Yeah, well, this is where it came into this one, so, but if I fall back in there, it takes me back out into the metro, and then I just end up right back to where I started. So where does this go? This is, I mean, this is like, it must have been a blast to make. Like, it's really cool. So here's another little thing that you can fall down into, probably if you're not paying attention, and then you're just going to end up back in the water again. Like, in a non-permadeath scenario, this would be great, you know? Like, I mean, as far as map, like, overall, just map design, and, like, you got these little pitfalls in here and stuff, like, that's cool, you know? Like, because the whole idea is that this is a huge maze. I've already, like, backtracked a few times and come to, there's a thing where it's something's clipping through it. You know, I've already backtracked, I've already been looped around. I have not found the way out of the maze yet. So, you know, and right here, you're getting dropped into a room with an AI. You know, so if I didn't have wall hack on and you're walking through here in the dark with a flashlight, you know, if your flashlight's even working and then you're not ready for this, boom, which this is, that's cool. I can live with that. Now, where did it take me? Did it take me right back to... I feel like all roads just leave you back. Okay, so I made it. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna no clip back. I'm gonna no clip. I'm gonna get back up here. If the author actually watches this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So so I fell into the trap on accident. But where is it? Which knowing now what I know, this is kind of genius. So you're where you are, and then boom, you fall in here, and then it looks like there's only one way to go. Hopefully this doesn't take you too far out of the way, because oh, it literally just dropped me right back into... Yeah, so that's not terrible, I don't think. Because this is... I saw it before, but I saw the grate that it takes you. So yeah, right here. So this is if you go right. Oh, this one is the straight one. I could be really confused, but this is the room that we started in, right? I'm just gonna no clip so I can see it. Yeah, that's, unless there's two of these rooms. Yeah, there are two of them. Okay. That's not the same one though. This is the one you get dropped into.
Эта зона запретная.
That's the one I got dropped into with the AI, so then it just kicked me right back into the metro.
Как меня все заебало.
Сектор под прицелом.
I feel a little bit lost, but that's fine. So what I'm trying to find is that there's only one room like this where you drop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is the starting point. So there's only one room like this where you drop in. The other rooms you either get dropped into. Yeah, you get dropped into. And then what I can't see is the stuff that's underwater, because lights and stuff don't work underwater, so for testing it's terrible. You can't. And then okay, so back to the room where we started. Okay, so this is where... I don't want to say it. Wait, that's the... So that was the pitfall. This is the one that dropped me into the room with the AI. It led me right back into the metro. Something like that. I'm probably confused, but...
Про капитана кто-нибудь слышал?
I'm just going to do this. So if we were in this tunnel... Try not to fall down.
Да, надо было воздушные силы. Эй, новости про капитана есть?
Come on.
Бля, я не хочу быть часовой прицел. Устал я от караула, короче.
Tunnel's a little sticky. I'm not getting in the water again.
Устал.
Swimming in video games is a whole nother thing. Like, that is like... It's really something to be desired, especially when you start making it like a maze and everything. Like, most people aren't even going to be a fan of that gameplay mechanic. So, like, you know, it's a custom map, so, like, if you don't want to swim, don't play the map, but just you're going to, you know... I kind of get it now, where it's like... Okay, so this is the pitfall that I was looking for. Don't fall in there. And then this... Yeah, so this is going to lead to where it leads to. Now, what I was trying to see was... Oh, yeah, okay, so that's the pitfall, and then it leads you right back to where you dropped in. That's what I was... Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying before, that, like, how genius this was, because you're so close to where you're going to be, that if all of a sudden you make a mistake and you fall in there, you got to start all over again. I wanted to see what... I don't really want to swim anymore. So we went left. Right just goes there, so... This is where I got confused, that, like, is this the same room? It has to be. But you can't go straight? I went... Did it not let me go straight? I feel like this is a whole nother room, because this is different than where you started. So where does this go? Actually, I'm just going to do... Oh, it's too fast. So we went... That's the same one. It stops there. We were going this way. It goes over here.
Сейчас бы домой.
God, I wish I could... I just wish I could see underwater. it's so hard to like, because the only way I can do it is to try to is just swim through it. I stuck in the pipe. No, I don't know where I'm at. Where am I? Okay. Okay. Yep, there it is. All right. So there is, no, wait. I'm not even, no. I am really, really confused about this. There are two of these rooms. There's got to be two of these rooms. Like, what am I missing here?
Нет тут никого.
Am I just being a total retard and not like... Because I could have swore the original room that you start in, you could swim and go down this tunnel and go places a little farther, and it didn't just stop right here. And same thing right here, that like this went farther before you... I mean, it has to be. I guess just maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. This is it? No, this is it. This is the original room. Okay, so there are two rooms. Okay, so that other room... It's just another room. Where did it go? It's back here. Right here. Okay, so this one, when you're so close, you can get dropped back in here, and then you're back in this tunnel, and then it's really confusing, which is probably meant to be that way because it looks like it's exactly where you started, but it's not. So then you can't go that way, you can't go that way, you gotta go back this way again. I'm in the metro. I'm literally inside the metro. The flashlight died. Apparently I can't, maybe I should make a suggestion to him that batteries don't die, or a switch so my batteries don't die. Anyways, that's just a testing thing. Okay, so if you fall into the pit trap, you get into the pitfall. Now you got to make your way back this way. It's going to push you under. I'm assuming it's gonna come up over here. It probably doesn't. It probably comes up over here. That's probably it right there. Can't find the sweet spot for my no clipping to get inside of that tunnel again. I'll just do it this way. The way that it's meant to. Sort of. It doesn't drop you on right back here, but you get dropped in over here. So then you come this way, and then you're probably gonna think, oh, I'm right back where I started, but you're really not. So then you gotta go this way. I guess I could see, the map really isn't as big as it seems on the surface, so like I could kind of see the difficulty in the beginning with all the AI and everything, because once you make it through that and you're in the tunnels again, you don't really have to, I mean, all you gotta do is worry about swimming, unless you take a wrong turn and you end up in a room with an AI, but like you're not fighting your way through here, you're just fighting the environment and have to worry about oxygen. So this is where it's going to push me under. Should just get, can't see anything at all, so I'm just assuming that I'm going straight. Maybe. It's impossible to tell. This is where it pushes me under. Stuck in the wall. It's a really bad demonstration because I just keep getting myself stuck in the wall. So anyways, where does this go? I don't want to do that. All right, come on. Flashlight. Okay, so this is where you come back up at, if you can make that swim, but I couldn't even, I don't know how deep it is. It gets really, really dark. So which it may be intentional. You may not, maybe you're not actually supposed to go this way. Because I'm having a hell of a time doing it, even with cheats. I just want to get over here now and see if this will take me somewhere. Okay, so where does this go? So this is after you've, you know, and then there's another trap, so I don't even want to know, because that's just gonna like you're gonna be lost in here for hours. Probably end up starving to death and like dying of dehydration before you make it out of here.
Дозор. Ты, блядь, крысёный!
Once I figure this out, so this just takes me back. This was another room with the AI. One of the other rooms with an AI. So if I this is that one, and then it kicks you right back.
Это запретная территория.
Yeah, like this, right? Like this is just too much, dude. You're gonna come around the corner and like there's gonna be 3 AI sitting here waiting for you. So we're back in the metro again, and then you can come back
Это пизда.
back to the barracks, the little barrack room that I was talking about. And you're back in here again. Okay, now we're back to this is back to the beginning basically, so
Запретная территория.
you don't, I don't want to go.
Боеприпасы на исходе.
Where the hell was? Okay, so this is the other door that leads to the tunnels. How do they have? Holy moly! I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck on something. I wasn't no clipping. I got stuck on something right there. The guy? No. The door jam or something. And then, man, I am like, I'm so lost. This is probably going to be really entertaining to watch for. It took me into another part of the metro, but that doesn't make sense though, because where. Is it over here?
Руки!
It's on this side? No, you can't get in that door. I'm really confused now because right here's the beginning. I gotta go on this side. Oh, so it kicks you back around over there. Then you come over here. Somewhere in here there's a door. No. This is just a dead end. So that thing kicked me back around. I can't find my way back to the water. Like, why can't I find my way back to the water? This is where I came in at. There's no point in going down there. And then you come in, and then this has gotta be it. Stuck on the door jam again. Come on. It's a good thing I can no clip. Okay. Alright, so I found it. Alright. So. Can I find my way back to... I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so there's that. Where did it kick me back into the metro? It was like right... It's right around here somewhere. This room. This is the room that kicked me back into the metro. I'm sure this is just a dead end, but at least there's, you know, there's things to loot. Oh, this isn't a dead end. Where does this go? You can't go that way. You can go this way. Wait. This is another one? There's 3 rooms like this? I would absolutely love it if you like actually watch this. If you just for just humor me. This is the same room. Okay, so you can get to this. So there's two. That's the second room that I found where you can drop in, but I didn't know you could get there. So or walk there or get there through the metro.
Бля, я не хочу быть часовым.
Because the original one is
Заебало. Сектор под прицелом.
right here on this side. It's on this side of the map.
Никого не видно.
We were over here on this side of the metro. And it's right there. Okay, so okay, that's cool. So I just, you know, it's a maze, that's fine. I got lost again. Either way, I guess that's kind of smart though, because it gives you two different ways to end up in the water, which is gonna lead you to where it leads. And the designer, the author is gonna know what I mean by that. So, all right, I'm gonna take a break and and then I'm gonna come back in with Geared to the Teeth. And I'm gonna see if I can fight my way through those Russians. And see if it's even possible. And then after that, I want to try it again with group life, but group life, for some reason they spawned into like that one guy was locked in a room that he couldn't get out of, but the metro map spawns seem to be okay, other than they can shoot you through the wall right there at the beginning. Which actually that kind of screws up my plan, because I mean, I guess it'll prove my point that even if I walk in there like geared to the teeth, those guys are gonna shoot me through the wall and kill me. So we're gonna take I'm just gonna use an M4, and then just to save time, I can spawn weapons that have. I'm just gonna drop all this stuff. Doesn't gonna matter. I can spawn a weapon that has. I'll take night vision and a flashlight, and then I'm gonna take where are the rigs? We're gonna take 4 armor, 4 level 4 armor. We're gonna take I'll take the SSH. I don't know if there's a difference. Let me look at them. Is the police helmet better? It's 3A. Level 2. Level 1. Is there a better helmet? I don't see anything right now. So, level 4 armor. Protection level reads level 5, whatever that means, even though it's, oh, it is level 5. Sorry, no, it's level 4. But it reads level 5, just like this says it says 3A, but it reads level 2. So anyways, and then I want to get, I'm gonna actually put a laser on it, just see what it looks like, and then I don't really need a hollow or anything, but just for grins. Okay, and then I got a helmet and armor, and then I don't think anything else really offers any protection, right? I mean, your clothing doesn't. I seriously doubt if clothing offers any kind of armor or anything. Is gloves aren't in there? Gear. Am I just not seeing it? Yeah, here they are. Leather gloves. It doesn't do anything for me anyway. So anyways, we're gonna go back over here. I'm actually going to, I'm just gonna take a whole bunch of mags. So I don't want to use infinite ammo. I want to have to reload, but there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna like last 5 minutes. Like, I keep calling it no. Yeah, I mean it is called no clip. I don't have it turned on. I just hit a key that turns it on. So turn off God mode. Turn off max needs. I'm gonna turn off the movement speed. Turn off infinite ammo. None of this other stuff is I have permadeath turned off and stuff like that, but that's just because we're testing, so. And I'll keep my gear if I die, so I mean, I can literally just load right back in and try it again, so. So this will be to see if we can even fight our way through here as intended. We got the wall hack turned off. I can turn the lights on. I got night vision. I got a laser pointer. Like, let me turn the game up so I can hear. We're gonna see how far I can make it through here. Literally with the best of the best, per se. Let me check my rate of fire. Now, starting out, they don't spawn in. There's not a ton of spawns, but the longer I wait, they could be right here. You know, they could be right around the corner now.
Меня все заебало.
I really didn't run into them until I got down here, but
Бля, я не хочу быть
with
часовым.
more time, the more spawns.
Бля, я не хочу
So
быть
this is the
часовым.
barracks, so there's definitely guys in here.
Это запретная территория.
Should be.
Эта зона запретная.
Okay, last time there was like 5 dudes in here, and now there's none. And just for the sake of clarity, they're here. You
На
could
сектор внимания.
you could see them.
Это
I'm not
пизда.
gonna.
Всё, БТР, нужно быстрей. Давайте, блядь, это убью нахуй.
The safe is there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Правда,
And
заебало.
somewhere in
Ты на
here you can
неправильной
find the
стороне
key.
границы.
Сектор нет
I
движения.
should probably try to find it and make sure you can actually find it.
В секторе нет движения.
I didn't try to find it because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Это запретная территория.
Part of me wants to turn on that other mod because it gave them flashlights, and that might be something you want to consider.
Бля, я не хочу быть заебало. Бля, я не
Стой! Руки покажи! Ты на неправильной стороне границы.
You could give them, they don't all have to have flashlights, but you could give some of them
Это
flashlights.
пизда. Всё, БТР, нужно быстрей.
Короче, сейчас бы домой.
Heard him open a door, but
Короче,
no, they're like
бля, я не хочу быть
like
часовым.
as soon as I open this door, there's no way. Like I can just hear. Sounds like there's a million of them around the corner.
Эй, новости от капитана.
Быстро, быстро, быстро! Быстро, быстро, быстро!
You're like,
Пасы!
Быстро, быстро, быстро!
like I don't even know how many.
Бронетранспортер зовите! Это пизда!
Killed from behind because they were in the cafeteria, and I didn't clear it, but they're probably spawning in right there just as fast as I'm killing them because just the way that the spawn timer is. Now I should have everything still, so I can just go right back and try it again. I mean, I was mowing those guys down, but like that was a whole clip. At least. I think I got lucky actually. And want to be on full auto. So I already have like I'm already using up ammo and clips, so I'm just gonna leave it. I mean, this isn't out of the realm of, you know, this is how you're gonna come in here anyways, right? You're gonna have to come in here you're gonna come in here like this. Like, I could probably even, like, bring some grenades. I've never even used grenades in this game, so let's... If I can find him. Weapon. Grenades. Okay, so I don't even know what the differences are. Okay, so we have... They're all grenades, right? They're not flashes or anything. Because it look like these look like smoke grenades or flash grenades or something. And I have yet to use a grenade in this game. So, okay. So that, you know, that could even the odds, I guess, depending on how many mags you really have and how many grenades you really have. I don't think there's anything else that's really going to help me, so I've already wasted time standing here. they could already be on the map. With group life, a guy would spawn inside this room, or he was like in here, and he couldn't get out. I don't know. It was weird. Okay, so let's go. You might get. I feel like you get lucky that there actually isn't. But that can all change. It's a roll of the dice that like.
Боеприпасы на исходе! Руки!
It sounds like the barracks is just full of them again, so like, I'm just gonna throw a grenade in there.
Ты, блядь, крестьяныш! Быстро, быстро,
that seemed to
быстро!
work.
Это пизда, все, БТР, нужно быстрей! Новости про капитана есть? Стой! Руки
But
покажи!
look at that. So when I walked through here before, there wasn't one AI in here. There's 1, 2,
Тебе пизда,
3,
перешел
4,
границу!
5, 6, 7 AI spawned in this room at one time.
Бронетранспортер зависит! Так,
I
где
don't
капитан,
know
блядь?
what's in here, so I'm not even gonna check it. I'm just gonna throw a grenade in there because they were in there last time.
Нахуй пошел, тебе здесь не место!
I knew that was gonna happen, but food.
Давайте, блядь, это убью нахуй!
Pretty sure all those guys are dead.
Быстро, быстро,
I could
быстро!
fall back into that room, but
Быстро, быстро, быстро! Пшел нахуй, крестёныш! Стой! Руки покажи!
what I really wanted to do was throw
Нахуй
a
пошел,
grenade.
тебе здесь не место! Пизда, все, БТР, нужно
Okay, so there
быстрее!
was only a couple of them in here. Okay, so they've already destroyed my armor, so
Ты на неправильной стороне границы!
what I really wanted to do was throw a grenade down there to these guys.
Нахуй пошел, тебе здесь не место! Тебе пизда, ты перешел границу! Тебе пизда, ты перешел границу!
So, I mean, I guess it just depends on, it just seems really unbalanced. Is it possible? Probably. I mean, they already destroyed my armor, so it's like, you're gonna have to, you would have to bring more of all of that. Now, the other thing is that, I don't want to spoil it, but you'd have to find the key anyways, so it doesn't really do a whole lot of good. But there's a lot of supplies in here, so like, if you can manage to survive, and maybe the armory key isn't that hard to find, maybe it is right in here somewhere, or it drops off of one of these AI or something, but once you can get into that armory, and even once you, now the barracks is completely clear again. Oh, there's one. 24 health, so I'm just gonna spawn some health so I can.
Тебе пизда, ты перешел границу!
My armor is completely destroyed, so now I'm basically doing this with no armor. With no armor. So even once you make it into this
Быстро, быстро,
room,
быстро!
you're gonna have an advantage. Without saying too much. But
Ты на
then
неправильной стороне границы!
you gotta survive this, which There's a couple of them, and so they're already...
Сектор чист, нет тут никого. Сектор чист, нет тут никого.
So it's like, you might as well just say, I don't even know if there's anything in there, but just gonna do that. For some reason I threw both my grenades at the same time. Oh, that was a flash. So that didn't do anything. These guys are flashed. So they're not... They were flashed, so they weren't really responding. Oh, maybe it did kill him, okay. Killed one of them, okay, so... Go back this way.
Стой! Руки покажи!
And spawned in back there, so...
Стой!
It's
Руки
like,
покажи! Пшёл нахуй, крестёныш!
like, I mean, you're really gonna have to be on your toes. Like, what? Where did that guy even go? Was that him? Oh, he's in the corner right there. And then as soon as you walk around this corner... Okay, so the door is blocking him.
Быстро, быстро, быстро!
As much as I hate to say it, because I didn't really care for the mod myself, but there's a mod that fixes doors, so they swing like both ways basically. Or you could maybe turn the collision off, but
Быстро, быстро,
right now
быстро!
this is creating... Not only is it trapping the AI,
Пацаны, где капитан?
you know, like now, who cares? I could just leave them there. I'll just go down here and... I wish you could get through there.
Никого не видно.
You can't tell me I'm not hitting that guy. So, you can see exactly what happened. I've trapped all those guys behind that door. And they're just sitting there waiting.
Сейчас бы домой. Эй, новости про капитана есть?
Totally confused, you don't know what's going on. You know, I mean, whatever, you can use that to your advantage, I suppose. They're just broken, so like as soon as they like all think that I'm still over there or whatever. And right there you could see as soon as two Russians spun on me, I didn't stand a chance. Oh god. I think that's enough of that for a demonstration anyways. I'm gonna turn on group life again, and then I'm sorry, I don't remember the author's name, but if you do watch this and you're watching it all, you don't really have to watch anymore past this point. I think I covered everything as far as like your map and the issues I found. But now if you do want to watch, I'm gonna keep going with, I didn't turn it on. I'll have to reload everything. I'm gonna turn on, it's called Vostok Group Life. And what this does is And then I don't need wall hack because it has its own ESP in it. So like if you want to use this, it's really good for testing, but it has its own spawns. And what it does is it creates squads, and it won't work on this map because it's not a default map, but for the default maps in the game, you can tune the percentages of bandits and guards and military that you get. So say, what I'm going to try to do is, I don't think I'll be able to do it because it's not going to affect the custom map. But I was going to try to get bandits and stuff in there, but I don't think that'll happen. But that's something you could do, or, not bandits, but, if you wanted to just mix it up with guards and military, you could do that. The interesting thing is the way they behave, but that could just be a default military behavior, but that they baked it into like the bandits and stuff, so the bandits react and move like the military. I don't know, I'm guessing on that one. All I know is that when you play this on Village and you spawn at a bunch of squads that are bandits and guards and military, they so this is what the ESP looks like, and it'll say it shows you what they're doing, what their health is, how far away they are. It can aggro them, so like now they're hunting, so it says hunting player, pursuing player. And then they'll hunt each other, and they'll fight each other. Anyways, we're talking about Metro, so the Metro. That was smart. Now I need a splint. I'm not even gonna worry about the armor and stuff. Shit, I didn't change I'm gonna have to load back out. And you can't, so that's the other thing, you can't, once you're in here, there's no way out except for to make it through the map. You can't just go back to the village. Which is by design. So I'm gonna change the spawns though. So I'm gonna make it, and I don't think there's any way for me to try to get any other factions in there. The way the mod's set up, like bandits are hostile to guards, and bandits are hostile to military, and the Punisher, guards are hostile to military, and so on. But like the guards aren't hostile to bandits, and the military doesn't seem to be hostile to anybody except for you or the Punisher. We're gonna try, so anywhere from a 1-man to a 3-man squad, and then like you seem to have a lot of AI on that map, so I don't know how many I can actually try to get. It usually kills my frames, but if it works with this somehow, I'll be impressed. So it'll start with 3. We can have a maximum of 10 squads of anywhere from 1 to 3 every 15 seconds. And then I just feel like if they don't get stuck behind doors or in rooms and stuff like that, it kind of like makes the spawns a little more realistic, I suppose. I don't know what the word is. You don't just have these huge lumps of like 7 AI just spawning into like one area, or I'm sure down the road, like, your plan is to totally fine-tune that, because if it was me, I would you know, like I would probably pick, you know, like those smaller rooms, like there's only a chance that one AI is going to show up in there, or like I mean, I get it though, because like you're already, as soon as you step in here, you're already into like, you know, like this room would never be unguarded, like because of what's in here. So like, but finding a balance between one AI and 7, you know, is what you would have to consider. Like, I would probably always make sure that at least one AI... So I have the other mod on, so it's gonna screw up your spawns, but... So I don't know how... Like, I didn't even know if group life would work with the map, but... Because I don't know how they... what spawn points they work off of and things like that. I don't know if, like... If they will start spawning in the little barracks room here. I'm gonna no-clip out for a second. So we can see... Okay, and they're all military, so... So what's going on over here? You have... This is a one-man squad, two-man squad, one-man squad, two-man squad. My performance is doing great, so... Because that's 3, 4, 5, 6... I'm starting to think that it's just something about village, that it doesn't handle a lot of AI. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 16 AI, you know, so that's way more than I can get on village. And for some reason, when I no-clip, I seem to get better frame rates than I do when I'm in the game, but it's still not even hurting my performance, and we got like 20 AI up on the map. I wish it was easy for me to reload it right now, but... So where exactly are these guys? They're on the other side, so... You know, it's gonna be pretty clear here. You could get through here, get up here, and get excited that you... See, they already know where they come. They can hear me running through the walls. I feel like that's something that needs to be fixed. Now you can just give you a peek. I don't know what that thing is, but I want to try it. I'm probably gonna totally cheat and go in there.
Свалил отсюда, ты не по ту сторону границы!
Get that sniper rifle so I can play. Is that guy gonna shoot me through the wall? Flashlight and night vision just died.
Да где капитан, блядь?
I mean, it's not a bad demonstration. Sun's coming out, so I might have to try to go mow my lawn. See if it's dry. I'm gonna turn it up. See if we can get more AI. I had like, there was like 16 or 18 or something. We're gonna turn up the starting amount and then 13 squads of 3 and sure. This is probably how I'll play this map, is like using, I'll probably use this mod. To kind of balance out. So my frames are already dropping, but that, see, I'm on village though. I really think it has something to do with this map now. Because, and it'll kind of balance out. It like plummets when they originally spawn in, and then like, it'll kind of level out once they're in. But for some reason, I didn't lose any frames on this map, so I want to see. So this is the initial spawn in. So we got, well, this is what we got going on. We already got one in the little barracks area, it looks like, and then we got more. So this looks like a pretty good balance so far. If they were hostile towards each other, they would be shooting each other, but this will be really cool after a couple more mods. See, I suppose that's, if he's right on the other side of that tank, which I can't really tell. No, he's on the other side of the wall. He could hear me running. See, he can hear me running on the other side of the wall. On that. So now we still got one in here.
Так, звони в пункт управления.
But these guys are probably gonna, yeah. So
Ты на неправильной стороне границы.
with this mod, they are very reactive to gunfire. So like they'll all just come for me now. I'm surprised this guy gave up.
Да, надо было в воздушные силы идти. Ты на неправильной стороне границы.
Okay, let's keep going.
Про капитана кто-нибудь слышал? Да пиздец, я не хочу караулить.
That guy could be in the cafeteria.
Про капитана кто-нибудь слышал?
What I'm calling the cafeteria. Storm's coming.
Свалил отсюда! Опять этот дозор.
There's a guy in there.
Да где капитан, блядь? Кто-нибудь слышал?
Taking the chance because I was too busy trying to get these guys down here. That guy could have easily came out. Reload. Basically, naked, just with, I mean, my armor's trash, so I'm basically naked with a M4 and a whole lot of mags, but I feel like they're probably stuck behind the door again. Somebody made a comment about it raining in the tunnels, but now it just looks cool because it makes it feel like there's condensation in there, and like it's just dripping off the pipes and stuff. So I know it's because it's raining, but it's giving me the effect that it's just condensation. Somebody saw me. Let's see if I can. See if I can find anything useful. I was gonna see if I can find heals. I like that you can loot all this stuff. Tons of stuff to loot in here. It's great. I don't know what.
Тебе пизда! Ты перешел границу!
I don't know what that circle is supposed to be. It's. I don't think I can get to it.
Как мне все ебало.
Can't get to it. Could be by design. Is it a bug or a feature? We're gonna keep clearing.
Эй, новости про капитана есть?
Frames dropped to 31, so it could have been a huge spawn in. Frames are still dropping. Almost killed me. Frames are still shitty, but that's it's just the amount of AI. Because actually, let's just look at it. How many do we got? Yeah, there's a whole shitload of them over there. Okay, so we don't need to go too far. Best thunderstorms, gray zone warfare. Now this is just going to take me back to the swimming part. Now, where are these other guys, and at what point would I find them? Spawned into an area that they're not supposed to be in. They're literally, they all just literally spawned right in the same spot.
Сектор 6 подготовлен.
That's cool. That's enough for now. The spawns are gonna have to be fixed one way or another. I know I'm using a mod, but that still didn't really change much. But the map is cool. I mean, it's really cool. I'm really impressed. There's tons of stuff to loot and things. Like, it's really cool. Like, I would strongly suggest not making it permadeath only, and that it's like an option. I understand that what you're trying to do, but it's literally like end game content. Like, you gotta survive that. There's tons of equipment and gear in there, and then you gotta swim out, and that's how you escape the map. There's one way in, there's one way out. You gotta survive the swimming. You know, it's really cool, but I would give people you gotta give people options. I know Auntie doesn't seem to want to do that because the game is probably going to be really hardcore in the end, and if that's what you want to do with the map, that's fine. I can you know, I can use other mods and make it however I want. So whatever. It's just a suggestion. So I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, and I'm gonna give you a link, and then by this time it ain't gonna matter why I'm even saying this, but yeah, anyways, then I'm just gonna probably just play the game a little bit with some other mods. But that was kind of a cool deep dive for the map, and I found out what I wanted to find out. I didn't want to start combining a bunch of mods in there and stuff, and making it and trying to break things even more. So I just wanted to see how group life would work in there, and then and just explore the map a little. So anyways, you can hit me up on Discord if you need to. You don't have to follow my Twitch channel or watch me or anything, or YouTube. I don't give a shit about that. I've been making these videos for people that are making mods, so they can kind of see, you know, what another person's experience is with it. And I mean, I feel like if I was making the map and somebody was doing this, I would watch it and see, you know, I would want to see. It's like if you made a game and you're watching people play your game, right? I would think you would want to see what it's like. And it probably sucks for you in a way that, like, you can't, you know, you don't even know if people are playing it, right? So, like, much less you don't have any way to watch them play it. So, like, you know, here you go. Anyways, I'm gonna stop this so I can wrap things up. Thanks for the map. It's really cool. I can't wait to see where it's gonna go. It could really be really cool, especially if you expand on it, because it's really not as big as you think it is at first, but it's so hard to get through that it's kind of small by intention. So, like, if it was a bigger map, it would be, you know, that just ramps up the difficulty. So, and I'm sure that's down the road, you know, like the map literally just came out. So, and considering that it seems to run very well, I didn't really see a lot of other bugs. There's little sticky spots in the tunnels and stuff like that, but